Everybody, welcome back to the channel, the final episode of Basic Up Season 2. If you've been with me during this entire experience, you got to see what the troops are doing from the very beginning of entering the doors of Saint Jean, Quebec, all the way down to getting their physical fitness underway, a little bit of education, and then also getting a little bit more experience was like being in a FOB. Now they're going to be graduating. We're going to see who actually made it throughout this whole experience and who are the ones who got injured or they're no longer with us because they dropped out or something like that. So let's take a look.
Started with 56 personnel on the 30th of October. Throughout the course, we gained 4 more. Through attrition, injuries, sickness, we lost 30. Private Moore, he failed his express test the first week, so he went to our RFT platoon to get fit, recruit fitness training program. He since has brought his level of fitness up, so he's joined a platoon, and I believe he's currently in week 4. Private Ton initially put in a voluntary release. He started off, he got ill the first week, had some problems with his feet, and subsequently got discouraged over the medical attention that he had to receive because of it. It postponed his training and he had to be recoursed. He was thinking about actually putting in a release. We managed to talk him out of that. He stuck it out. He went to PAT platoon for about 16 weeks, and he's currently in week 3.
16 weeks is a long, long time. Like, you're still doing the same things over and over again. Like, you still have somebody who's looking after you, make sure that you're still having your bed squared away, you're still doing routine fitness stuff, you're probably getting some sort of education throughout the whole experience, you still got to make your bed, you're still doing all that stuff. So it could be an actual nightmare for some, and maybe, I don't know, maybe a blessing for others. I don't know, maybe like just free food, free accommodations, maybe they love that kind of stuff. But like when your course is 12 weeks and you're there for 16 and then you're waiting to take your course after that time period, that's a commitment to, like, you might as well just live in the area at that point. So I don't know, if people are able to not give up and like see it through, like, good on you.
Premier Seaman White struggled a bit with the academic side of the course. He Week 8, Week 9, he struggled with the weapons test and the drill test. We sent him to a performance review, and they decided that he should be recoursed, so he went and joined one platoon within ADIV, and he's currently in Week 9 in Farnham. So this is the week he gets to fire his weapon, and obviously he's passed those hurdles that he had trouble with when he was with us. He said he'd never give up, so it's obvious that he's trying his best. Private James did very well up until week 10. We went out to, we came back from Farnham, and because of an injury he received out there to his ankle, he missed too many classes during week 10, which is the CBRN, which is chemical biological radiation subject matter. Because he missed that, and because he couldn't do the gas chamber, he was required to be recoursed, and he starts again with another platoon for week 10, somewhere time in the future. It's hard to lose so many. It's hard to lose any, but it's hard to lose so many. But we got a good bunch. The 30 that are graduating, they're very proud of themselves, and as they should be.
So you saw that gas, like you saw that little pan, the guy basically wafted up the smell. So that's like a CS gas where it basically simulates like chemical biological weapons, and that's why you got all the CBRN, you got all that gear on you. And if you have, let's say you're not clean shaven and like you have like a possibility of not a good seal around your face, that will be able, as a smoke, cut into you, and it just messes you up. It just makes you, like, your eyes water, your nose basically. It's almost like huffing like, I don't know, pepper spray. It'd probably be the best comparable, and it just fills the entire room. So you look disgusting. You got mucus everywhere. But like some of the trainers, they've been doing this for so long. I remember one of the sergeants that we were with, and he literally took his mask off and he had no problem. He just got amalgamated to it over the years. His body can handle it, and everybody else was just dying while he was just laughing at them. So, yeah, some guys are just hard.
As I said, being in a reserve, this course it's a lot similar, but there's a lot more to it than I did expect. I expected pretty much the same course. The mind tricks that are played on you through it, it's taxing. It's a lot of time devoted into when to get up, when to sleep, when to eat, when to go to the bathroom. And it's mentally fatiguing. I think that's the biggest part of this course is the mental fatigue that they play on you.
Again, turn left when you're right. Look at the shuffle a bit. First man, second row, turn toward me slightly. Too much.
I didn't really know what to expect. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I didn't realize it was going to be as hard as it was. Our instructors trained us really hard, but I'm glad they trained us that way. So now we know what to expect. They say it's going to be harder later on, but if you train really hard, then you'll be ready for the next stage.
You guys happy? Yes, sir! Good. Be sharp on parade this afternoon.
Yep. And those like that, the other side, and that's where purple will be second man rear right, just a touch. First man, second row, back again. Second row, good. Look at me, stand sharp. One more.
So we never actually had that experience to have a complete class photo with each other. And this must be like more of a newer thing because everybody at the beginning of that's their instructors, that's the people who are in charge of them, maybe within that certain division or that training. So the guy in the middle, I don't know if he's ahead of the school or something like that, but it's kind of a nice little memento. But as you could tell in the beginning, he said that they had, I believe they said 56 recruits go through for 4 platoon. And then they end up with like somewhere around 30 because of sickness or injuries or whatever. So that's just a real thing that just happens. And then you get recourse. So you saw that like now there's 2 or 3 guys who are on this series that are no longer in the series because they've been recourse and they're just different weeks starting, right? So anyways, this become like a nice little memento. Like I got a little memento back here from my tour in Afghanistan. I don't know if you can see over there. Got like a little box over there. But all my guys and us. But that's what, you kind of want all that stuff. You want those keepsakes. It's really important, even though it may not seem important at that time, but over the years, you're going to miss it.
Thank you.
But here, you look pretty good at it.
No, I'm not the shoe shine boy that drags.
I'm on this one to get over there. We're going to get over there like half an hour early.
I got another one. Brought
Well, my parents, they're thrilled, and then all my buddies back home, they're like, they're all tough Navy guys, and they just love it. They always start talking about, well, how'd you get into that? How'd you start that? And
I was expecting it to be hard, not this hard and not this cold. So, a little bit harder than what I thought. Got to do what you got to do, I guess. Just always keep your sense of humor. The moment you lose your sense of humor, you can't do this anymore. It's no longer fun, it's no longer a game, and you're gonna lose. So keep your sense of humor, keep your head up, sleep as much as you can when you're still a civilian.
He's absolutely right. I said that before multiple times. It's just a game. You just got to power through the game. You got to kind of see the comedy throughout it. You got to like encourage and challenge each other and just have each other's back. And then it's going to make the trip a lot more easier, the experience a lot more easier. But you can see these people in the background here that they're looking at these recruits and they're just saying, man, like we're going to be like that one day. We're going to graduate. And you're always like in awe of that next number up above you. And now they got a G on their chest, which says graduate basically. But yeah, so it's quite interesting to say the least.
Good. Tunic back. Okay. Someone fix your tunic. Same with you?
Well, it's a personal accomplishment, that's for sure. When you look at the course, and it's over a 50% dropout rate as far as recourse or various reasons, or people just quitting. So, yeah, it's an accomplishment to say I got through it. And you can look people in the eye on your course and say, hey, you know what, you made it too. And yeah, personally, it's a good accomplishment to say that I made it from week 1 right to week 13 without any problem.
I feel great. I'm glad that I made it through. No injuries, no failures, no anything. It feels pretty good to make it through. It's changed me. I feel like I'm a better person, stronger than I used to be, faster than I used to be. I know things that I never knew before. I think it's definitely made me a better person.
This is it. Big moment. Thank you. Glad you guys could come along for the ride. It was fun.
Just nervousness, but like you can see just the way that they're formed up, how they're putting down their firearm, or they're like how they do it more in a trained fashion compared to anybody else who's never done drill before. So you can tell by this time, week 12, week 13, wherever they're in right now, that they know now what are the proper things to do for drill. They know how the dress uniform is supposed to look. They're starting to learn how to find out maybe imperfections of their friends next to them or comrade next to them, that kind of stuff. But right now they got their rifles. These are all dress wear, so this stuff has like 2 little clips on both sides. So one clip there, one clip here, and there's like a little bit of a kind of like an indent inside the actual uniform where you can actually like clip it in there, and that helps keep this belt up. And yeah, each buckle can be different down the road as well. It could be just like a typical CF buckle. I believe we had the engineer buckle. And yeah, I got your name tag. So like you start getting like these small little things that like you start feeling more affiliated with the actual CF before when you see them being interviewed, nobody has their name tag yet. So even getting your name tag down the road means that like you're actually part of something, and it's pretty cool.
Lieutenant Colonel Christian Mercier-City, Commandant of the Canadian Forces, Leadership and Recruit School.
So now they're basically doing a walkthrough inspection of all the troops. Typically, this is just very quick, more of a formality of anything because they already been inspected multiple times by their commanding officers or like by the sergeants, that kind of stuff. But this is just a more of a formal walkthrough of the ranks.
We're gathered here today to celebrate the end of course ceremony of these recruits from basic training into the Canadian Forces. These recruits have spent many weeks engaged in training that has been challenging and at times difficult. From this day forward, you will no longer be known as recruits. You are now members of the Canadian Forces, and on behalf of the proud men and women currently serving and the many who have served before us, I welcome you.
Graduates, shoulders up! Graduates, present up! Grab weapons on your own time.
You stopped right on the white line, eh, man? Perfect.
Good looking gauge time, eh? You gotta keep the touchdown.
Fucking A.
Finally over.
Oh yes, no more recruit.
We don't have to do march anymore.
Yeah.
Taking elevators.
Do a little jingle down the hallway tonight. Yeah. What are you doing? That's private view. Probably get jacked up because I'll be talking to a master corporal.
Awesome. That's it. It's party time. That's for sure. Oh, it was alright, I guess, yeah. I was sick of, you get tired of standing there for a bit, and next you know, and then we start moving again, then you get your blood going again, so. Other than that, yeah. Coming through there was pretty good at the end. So we're like, yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Eat, drink, and be merry.
Amen to that.
Sleep and get ready for our next
job, bud. Good job. I will see you in Deeper.
Oh,
and at the bistro.
Oh, yes. Oh, man.
Nothing's changed at all. They kind of just teach you how to do this stuff the right way. So obviously you're all professional in the beginning. Then once you're done all that kind of stuff, you get to kind of relax a little bit and have a little bit of fun, not get too crazy. But the biggest, saddest thing about this is that when you went through this training with these guys for so long, you don't really realize that you're going to start actually being divided now because you're all different trades, you're all different backgrounds. So one guy just said Meaford, so that means that he's probably in the RCR or he's like PPCLI or something like that where he's in the infantry, so they're going to be doing their training that way. If you're a combat engineer, you're going up to Gagetown, so that's in New Brunswick area. So you're going up north for that. That's where I went. And if you're in the Navy, probably going off to Newfoundland or somewhere else. So there's lots of, it's like bittersweet, if anything. Sometimes if you're lucky enough, you're smart enough to to get their contact information. A lot of guys kind of reconnect or kind of watch each other on Facebook, see how everybody's kind of doing, how their family's doing, all that kind of stuff. It's a great way to kind of stay in connection with each other. And so it is what it is. Basically, you're going to go to your next phase in the CF, and you'll be meeting brand new people.
Just want to let you know the Commandant said some very nice things about you as a platoon, especially from his address yesterday, and he was very pleased with your performance on parade today. Not handed out willy-nilly, you earned that. Very well done.
Platoon, steady up. Platoon, close, order, arch. Advance left, turn. By the left, quick, march. When I dismiss you, watch your weapons, have a 5-minute break, and wait for the bus to get here. Course, dismiss. Watch your weapons, kids. When the CO says did a good job, it means did a good job, because we get in the orders if that platoon sucked or this platoon sucked. If that happens again, we're stopping the parade on the spot. Well, that one we really does a good job.
So now we're like educated clowns.
Also, we're not clowns. Not great for educated clowns.
Not clowns anymore, we're educated clowns.
Did you hear my Master Corporal Perry impersonation? No,
that was good.
You know Master Corporal Perry from Weapons area?
He wanted to come and hear it. But
yeah, it was so good he wanted to come and hear it. I'll do it one last time.
He's probably looking for you right now.
If you're not running, you're not doing nothing. Everything you do has a purpose. Even rolling your socks in those goddamn scar-shaped formations. So if you can't roll your socks, you can't pack your rucksack. If you can't pack your rucksack, what fucking good are you? 40 minutes for dinner. I can have 3 dinners in that time. Why don't you try eating a granola bar with 7.62 fire coming overhead while putting fucking rounds back at the end of you there, slick? 40 fucking minutes. I'm here till 6.
All right, a couple of points. When we get back to the base, we're gonna get off the bus. We're going in front of the weapons vault to hand in kit, just like we do every time. You're gonna get in alphabetical order, 2 ranks. You know the whole drill. Done this enough. We do it nice and quick. We do have a reputation of being very fast at this, so let's get it done. We can go out and have a beer. All right?
Yes, Boss Corporal! Yes, Boss Corporal!
I'm motivated now. I am. 3 at a time through the door. Let's see if you can do it. Make it all the way to the end of the course. Have an MIR because you ate a door frame. Thanks. Not impressive. Let's get there first, all right?
Double time it!
How are you feeling about Chris today?
We're very proud of Chris today. It's where he is right now. I've never seen a bigger smile on his face. He's very proud of himself and the accomplishments he's made, and we're very proud standing behind him and where he's going. The adventure is just beginning for him, and where they're going to be all the way.
Excellent. How about you? How are you feeling about Chris today?
I love him just so much, and I'm so proud of him. And this is just such a special moment, and I know there's so many more special
the shit
moments.
out of me. It's great.
No, this is really wonderful. We're really proud. Just watching them march in, and just wow.
You like the foot stomp?
Oh yeah, that was very cool.
I feel pretty good, actually. I feel great. It's nice to get out of here, that's for sure. I'm going to miss all my friends. But I feel really good. I feel proud. I'm glad to graduate. It feels real good.
It's a weight off my shoulders, that's for sure, to be done all this. It's a good feeling, that's for sure.
Second time, isn't it?
Yeah, second time through it, so it's...
Reserves.
Yeah, is that name?
Well, it's nice to have a beer in the hands, eh?
Yeah, it's nice to have two, and one in each hand.
Yeah.
He was course senior in the first week. The hardest job at all. He didn't know anybody. He didn't know anything. He did such a good job. Like I said, folks, you guys did a great job in raising your son. Now that he's going to go into the Navy, it's a shame. He should have went in the Air Force.
The wrong color here.
The wrong color, yes, most definitely, sir. Most definitely.
He's told us about some of the stuff he's gone through and how many people started out and how many only finished, so it's got to be tough. I know I was sitting with another fella. He's recruited out of here about a year and a half ago, and downstairs when we had the graduation, and he was telling me that it must have been a tough class because his brother was in the same line as Mike's. He's Navy too.
Private Hammond.
That was the guy standing right next to you.
Private Hammond was right next to me in the parade. Right?
Yeah. Anyways, and he was saying that if only that many turned out, that means these guys like we were just talking to the teachers, they were tough on him. He says that must have been a tough crew.
I'm proud of him.
Like you're gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I'm sad. He has lived at home for 3 years, but it's like he's leaving home again, which is hard on a lot of mums. But I'm glad he's stuck with it. I think he looks awesome in his uniform. I think he's one of the nicest looking boys out there. Sorry. I'm really proud of him.
Well, everyone, there you have it. Base Up Season 2 is at a close. Graduation day, you saw the recruits going from the very beginning all the way to the end, and now they're taking off into their different regiments, to their next phase of training, next phase of life. It's always the toughest thing to do is when you leave your buddies, because you're all different trades, but it is what it is. You're going to be making new friends down the road. And it was a great experience for me when I was going through it. It was very tiring, like you said. There's a lot of kind of like things you need to overcome, if that's even mental challenges or physical fitness, that kind of stuff. But I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel yet. I'm going to check out some more videos for you guys. Looking forward to the next thing. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Give a couple comments as well. Really appreciate all the comments I get the chance to read, of everybody kind of joining, everybody who has joined. And always a lot of fun to kind of get those experiences for everybody, and everybody can have that conversation together and maybe even help out somebody. And that's what this is all about. It's about helping out you, the viewer, or somebody who you know. So make sure that you share this video. And if you'd like to support the channel, please do. There's a donation box there as well. You can kind of forward $2 for a cup of coffee. Really appreciate all donations. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one.